Hello and welcome to the Artful Aesthetic. Today I'm going to unbox some of Korner's Daniel Smith watercolor pans, and I'm going to put them into my watercolor palette. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. There is the magnetic tape that I use to put on the back of my half pans so that I can very easily and reliably keep my half pans attached to my metal watercolor palette. The little watercolor tin I have here is just a Meeden watercolor. They're incredibly inexpensive, and once you use them for a little while, the watercolor stops beating up so much, and it can really work perfectly for on the go. I have little tiny ones, and then this huge one, obviously it's gigantic. I don't take this on the go with me. I just keep it in my art space, my office. You see how well these magnetic strips work to keep the little half pan on the metal watercolor palette. They don't shake around, they don't move, they're just really ideal for me. So what I do is I pop out the little, I don't know, slots where you're supposed to put them, and instead I just use the little metal background to put everything there. So I've already swatched these out in my traveler's notebook. You can kind of see it before, you could see it a little bit. And I did that just in a random order so that I could figure out how I wanted to lay out the colors. And so this, to me, is the most aesthetically pleasing order, and that's what you'll see me swatching out on my official swatch card that I keep within my watercolor palette. So all the paints that I got here are Daniel Smith. My entire palette is Daniel Smith watercolors, and they're all from Korner, who is a seller or shop on Etsy who takes Daniel Smith watercolors and puts them in half pans, dries them out, adds more color. It's super ideal when you're not exactly sure what colors you want to keep. The set that I have here, that I just unboxed in this video, are all of Daniel Smith's Quinacridones, which is just, they're beautiful. I love them so much. I group them together, as you can see, on in my palette. So although there are now yellows and oranges and purples away from the other yellows and oranges and purples, at least for now, I like having them all together because I think they look really beautiful together, kind of just using an entire Quinacridone palette. And so I am swatching out on my Arches watercolor paper all of the colors, and I'll read through them here for you. So from left to right, from the top swatch that I just did, it was Quinacridone Fuchsia. Then these are all Quinacridone, so I'm not going to keep saying Quinacridone. So then red, coral, burnt scarlet, burnt orange, and then the next row, deep gold, gold, sienna, rose, pink, next, lilac, magenta, purple, and violet. I just love them. They're so beautiful, and they dried so beautifully, and I'm using them all the time now. Well, hopefully this was helpful for you. You can see how you can keep everything in one watercolor palette. I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Bye.